Hello everyone, Musto0063 back again, and just before we kick off part 4, I just wanted to briefly address the issue of what's been happening with YouTube in terms of Google Plus having seemed to have completely ruined whatever's going on with leaving comments and such like that in YouTube. So yeah, this is going to be very brief, but all I wanted to say was it seems now that, I don't know, you seem to have to have an account with Google Plus to possibly even leave comments or reply to them or whatever, so I don't know what's going on with that. I thought the previous system was fine. I liked having, getting comments received through my YouTube inbox. I thought that's what it was there for, but yeah, now I've got to have it coming through my email account or whatever. And yeah, okay, I get them, but and that's fine for me because I say I don't have an awful lot of people who are actually commenting on videos. So I appreciate all those of you are, but yeah, I'm not one of these people with like tens of thousands of subscribers where I'm sure people are leaving comments every single day on their videos. So I'd imagine those people would have to kind of turn off the functionality where they actually receive notification of comments being left on videos, because otherwise their email account's just going to explode. So yeah. I don't know what's going on. My computer technical skills are absolutely pathetic, so I don't understand necessarily all the nuances of what's going on. But yeah, I just basically want to say that if any of you have left a comment, probably in the last week, but probably therefore mainly only on any video thus far in my I Want to Kill the Kamilia 2 Let's Play, if it looks like I haven't replied to your comment, then it's probably because I have actually been physically unable to reply to the comment. I'm not quite sure whether that's down to the commenter not having a Google Plus account or something I've not done or whatever, but there are a few comments that I have been able to reply to on the third video in this Let's Play. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on, but yeah, it's clearly got something to do with the new Google Plus changes in terms of how you can respond to comments and such like that. But yeah. If you've left a comment and it looks like I haven't replied, then hopefully I have. And so yeah, if you can remember which video you may have left a comment on and want to go back and check, then obviously please do. But yeah, I promise I'm not ignoring you. I think that's pretty much all I really want to say, other than screw Google Plus and the new changes. So now to return to regularly scheduled programming. Hello everyone, Musto0063 back for I Want to Kill the Kamilia 2 Stage 4, and wow, I can't believe at the moment how well this is going, but believe me, now's the time where it's going to start to get irritating. Let's kick off Stage 4. This is I Want to Be the Galaxy, a game I have played and beaten, and a very fun game, I must say. This is from the Holy Precincts, which is the very little end bit. And, well, yeah, I think overall it's a really good game. And I would thoroughly recommend it. I would also recommend a particular YouTuber's playthrough. Why not? I'll plug it. Go check out if you'd like. I don't know how you actually pronounce it, but Yeesheek or whatever. So it's how you would spell cheesy, C-H-E-E-S-E-Y, backwards. So yeah, go check out his playthrough of I Want to Be the Galaxy. I do know him, so that's why I'm plugging that one. But yeah, why not? And speaking of why not, why, when you've just about cleared the entire screen, decide to completely piss up and jump ram your head into a spike. The gimmick with the block is you can only jump on it a certain number of times, so... what? Oh no, I jumped off the block there. Yeah, so you can only jump on it 3 times, so what I'm kind of doing here is obviously trying to make sure that I can weave through all the... no, I did not jump there. That was bull. Don't bugger about like that. Yeah, you can only jump on it a certain number of times. So yeah, I need to be over to the right hand side and move to the left, but stay on the block. That was what I buggered up on before. Yeah, oh well. I Want to Be the GB, another game I've played. This room, because of the caution sign, is different to how it originally plays. And, well, believe me, on the first playthrough, this took an absolute flipping eternity. Mainly because of the area after the save. I'm hoping we'll get to that, yeah, not too long. But Yeah, the change. Well, I'll point out when we're there. But basically, I do remember quite a lot of the triggers from the original game here. So the fact that there is a caution sign in place here and that the everything is different was slightly off-putting because yeah, things just were not quite reacting how or triggering how I'd expect them to. So this was probably the first real instance of being really kind of caught off guard and obviously having to learn a completely new set of triggers. In case you're wondering what on earth I was doing there, the third spike along from the bottom, from the left-hand side there is a trigger, and it moves up incredibly quickly. So what I was trying to do was fake that out. But yeah, this screen's not really all that nice. However, I said that about I want to take the time machine screen, and I managed to beat that twice in fairly quick succession. Yes, twice. If you watched and you should have done, probably, watched my playthrough of Stage 3, you'll know why. But yeah, I hate that screen with a passion. So, here's hoping that this one goes as well as that one did. But it's not easy. And we're starting to get to the point, well, maybe not quite yet, but we're starting to get to the point where I'm thinking about what screens I might end up having to cut to successful, cutting out all the failures on. I say we're not quite there yet, but it's on the horizon. God damn! When you jump and want to get back on that platform, make sure you do so such that you land between two spikes. Because although it looks like you should comfortably land on the platform, what will often happen is, well, not in fact often, probably almost certainly will happen, is if you kind of position yourself so that you're landing on the tip of a spike, then you will get hit by it. Come on, trigger. God damn. That's harder to fake out than you might think as well. Hence my trouble here. There's also at least two more things I have to worry about when I'm done with this. Thank you. Right, we'll be a bit more careful about jumping this time. That's one of them. But I obviously clearly did not time very well. And there's one more, but since I know that's there, I'm not anticipating that being a huge problem. And it's not a trigger or anything, so it's not something that I'm going to hopefully miss time anyway. You might you might know if you played the original that there originally were about 4 different exits to this screen. This is I think the first screen in the game. You can start, or it seems like you can start by moving off. God damn. To the left, to the right, up or down. Obviously you have to manoeuvre all the way down in order to get there, but you can go down. All 4 are real paths. This screen was actually on the original I Want to Kill the Kamilia as well, but the areas that weren't all the way down at the bottom were death, so they were all fake outs anyway. But yeah, once we get past the trigger from the right-hand side of the spike wall, I'm pretty optimistic from that point on that we'll be okay. This spike is really freaking annoying to trigger. Damn it! It was in the middle of my upward jump, so I didn't quite get it in time. Why is that one not triggering? Yeah, the one from the right-hand wall is very fast. And you need to be pretty good with pretty bang on with your timing in order to get through it, or fake it out, or whatever. I'm certainly not going to demonstrate it, or I certainly hope I'm not going to demonstrate it. But when you fake that out and you motion to kind of drop down, blimey, when you kind of drop down toward the next save, you need to kind of hold left and actually kind of make your way leftward toward the save, because the area where you'll be dropping down has an invisible. No, it's not invisible floor. No floor. The block there is fake. So, god damn, I hate that jump as well. By the way, yeah, the block yeah, the bottom right-hand side is fake. So if you just drop down, if you just drop down without moving to the left, you'll fall off the edge of the screen, and right before the save, you'll really, really, really want to kill something. If you're anything like me, you would have wanted to kill yourself. Of course, you could shoot the save on the way down, but very few people are probably going to do that in anticipation of the game pulling a complete dick move on you and, you know, having the floor disappear on you. I hate this trigger, by the way. You really have to go a long way to the right in order to inflict that out. And of course have to leave yourself enough time to be able to jump back. Yes! There you go. Don't fall down that, you'll really get bloody annoyed. And there's an invisible wall around this save, so I have to keep doing this every time. Now, this bit really freaking irritated me. There's no floor there. But I've made that jump first time, and I'm God damn! Make the awkward bit and then flipping screw up on the next bit. I'm going to fake this out, by the way, every time, just so that I know where the extreme edge of it is, because I need to know that for my own benefit. But I think this bit actually, funnily enough, is no problem now. When I was doing this originally, I think my problem was I didn't quite appreciate how to get through make the jump, because what I was doing was kind of hitting my head on the ceiling, and that was causing me to mess up every single time. But now I know to make that kind of jump, I shouldn't be hitting my head on the ceiling. That is actually a lot easier. While I'm making some progress on here, let me just briefly stop and say, the last little section of that previous screen, I needed to make that intricate jump through the two spikes, because if you go down toward the right, where it looks like there's a clear path, there's an invisible block in your way that blocks your path. It also means that you then can't jump up, and the only thing you can do is kill yourself or restart or whatever. So that's why I had to make that intricate jump. Some of the spikes in this screen, I want to be the Phantom, I think, are really freaking annoying to see. So the one I just died on there, you do well actually to notice that's there when you first play this. And that of course adds a bit of difficulty. These little block bars I'm hitting, by the way, there's a bunch of spikes there that I navigated through as well, which I've managed to do first time, so I haven't demonstrated where they are. But if you look really closely at that bit, you will see that there are spikes there. So that was very good of me in order to dodge that first time, but not so good for you in order to demonstrate it. But yeah, there's little bars that I'm hitting, which make a kind of boom sound when I hit it, or whatever the sound. That was a dreadful demonstration. Reverse your left and right controls. So this makes things a little more awkward. There are these little jutting kind of block sections as well that kind of stop you kind of falling too far as well, and make yourself up the shafts, obviously. So that's a little bit difficult to see. There are two spikes down here right at the bottom which I need to kind of get through. So this is quite intricate. God damn. I really wish I'd have made that first time, because this section is annoying, and I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to be able to get through this section here. I'll probably demonstrate it now. It's made all the more difficult, by the way, since I've completely screwed that up, by the fact that, of course, I've hit a bar, and my controls are now reversed. So that's just a little bit off-putting. A little bit is probably a bit of an understatement. It's very off-putting, I can assure you. It's only left and right, so jump is still jump. Shoot, not that you need it, is shoot. So yeah, it's only left and right, but still, it's enough to really throw pretty much anyone off their game. And right about now, I'm really wishing that I'd made that little intricate jump area at the bottom first time. By the way, on my first playthrough, because I have watched other people do videos of this just for my own personal enjoyment, watch other people struggle as much as I have. I have now seen, obviously, that there were jutting blocks sticking out on the way down. So a little bit like I'm doing now. Oh, sorry, not now, but on the way up. And damn it, I pressed the wrong button. Got confused by the reverse controls. Oh yeah, on that way down toward the final area just before the save, I hadn't realised that there were jutting blocks sticking out that you could land on, which obviously makes your descent just that little bit less of a fall so you can, you know, hopefully kind of time a double jump or a jump or whatever through that area. But yeah, I didn't realise that was there. So every time I was doing this, I was jumping right from the top of the screen. So of course the kid has... No! That was irritating to the nth degree. But yeah, so without realising that, I was jumping a long way down that shaft and then having to time... That's better. Having to time a jump. So... Thankfully, from you know, the playthroughs I've seen, that's at least a little bit of a help. Not that it's still terribly easy, but yeah, I was making this jump right from the top, which is a lot harder to time. It's still not easy, even about a third of the way down, but it's certainly easier. And all of a sudden, as I continually screw up on this first bit, wow. My mind all of a sudden is turning to thinking about cutting. I don't think we're quite there yet. I'll give this a little bit more time. Because I've only had 2 goes at that spike bit so far, so I don't think I've spent an extraordinarily long amount of time on it so far, but it's racking up. Whoops. I don't think this bit here, which is probably the main cause of death, in all honesty. I mean, I might be dying a few times on that first spike bit, but it's right at the beginning, so I really don't care about it too much. The most awkward bit, probably in my opinion, despite the fact that I obviously haven't cleared it yet at all, is that area where in the top where the with the white kind of spikes, where your controls are reversed. The fact that your controls are reversed just makes that all the more awkward. I don't think I'd have... I'm still not saying it's easy, but I don't think I'd have quite so many problems with that bit if I was just, you know, doing it normally. Third time's the charm. Frick. Makes it all the more... not baffling, because I'd imagine that after a certain number of goes, you know, doing it over and over again, I would have got it. But yeah, it does kind of make it all the more baffling that you know, I managed to make that from the highest of heights. But again, it's all just really about timing a double jump to the right point in time. You obviously need to slow yourself down at just the right time in order to kind of move off to the left and get yourself in the gap. I don't mind these cliff jumps, to be perfectly honest. There's no real danger around, so... Yes! Good, I don't have to cut that. This is a little bit annoying, but I find that if I kind of like hold the button, or I try to, I need to jump a bit higher. I need to jump a bit higher and keep holding the button down, I think. Or do I? No, I don't. What am I doing? My controls reversed. Let me think about what I'm doing. No, my controls reversed. What am I doing? Eventually I'll kind of get my rhythm back here, but for the time being... What I kind of need to do... That's a little bit better. I don't know whether that's the best strategy. No, it's clearly not. No, that's what I need to do. I kind of need to hold right after I've hit the first one of these. In terms of the pattern, that should be fine, but it's not. There we are. I can just hold left there, and because my controls reverse when I hit the bar, I'm fine. Here I kind of need to jump and hold right, and then as soon as I've hit the bar, immediately switch back to the left, which can be quite tricky. But you need to be quite high up when you hit the bar. Whoops. Not high enough so that you hit the spike like that, but high enough up so that you're kind of... You've got time enough to bounce off the thing and back to the left before you land on the spike. Oh, as you can tell though, I'm having some enormous fun here with the reverse control mechanic. In that I do find it extraordinarily off-putting. But to be honest, I don't actually think it's probably the worst part of this screen. I do think that area I've just cleared actually is worse than this. That's a bit... Oh, again, I just completely lost which way I should be going. I probably should be concentrating and not talking so much, but... See what happens when I don't talk? Brilliant, wonderful. Right. I want to be the device. This screen's not too bad. There are enough saves around so that you don't have to clear it all in one go, which I like. I'm reasonably, although I'm messing up at the moment, familiar where most of the triggers are, I think. I swear I am familiar with them. So as soon as you make it down this bit, the middle of the 3 spikes jumps at you. If you go far enough to the left, yeah, the top one jumps at you. And if you fake out the bottom one, then that will trigger at you. So now you need to jump down here and time a double jump in between the leftward facing spike and the upward facing spike, so that you are able to then manoeuvre to the right and through. Easier said, but it's not too terribly bad. Or I hope it's not going to prove to be too terribly bad. The tricky thing is staying far enough to the left so that you don't get hit on the rightmost spike, but then having enough room to get moved to the right and not getting hit on the spike that's kind of facing to the right. There are triggers I hear that I can't remember, so and fake floors that I can't remember, so yay. I'm sure there's a trigger here. I'm sure there's another one here. Yeah, there was, but I forgot how quick it was. I thought I'd have a little bit more time to react than that. Good, goody, goody. Invisible floor here somewhere. I can't honestly remember where. I think it might be the 3rd spike, but yeah, it was. Good. Damn. Just have to feather a jump here. Or in fact, I'm probably jumping too soon, actually. What I should probably be doing is waiting. I should be doing a bit better at this jump. What I probably should be doing is waiting until I've dropped down a little bit more. Yeah, like that. Now, I'm pretty sure the right spike... No, it's not the right spike. I thought I had a pretty good handle on where all the triggers were in this screen, but apparently not. Maybe it's below where the right hand, where the spike kind of the spike on the floor moves off. Yeah, okay. So if I can jump over it, that one will fall. I thought something else might happen as well. Yeah, I thought I had a pretty good handle on the triggers here, but thankfully there are saves all over the place, or you know, enough of saves so that I don't have to do an awful lot of the screen over and over again. Yeah, I thought that one triggered as well, or not as well. I didn't think the one that was falling down did, but yeah. I need to do a better job of this jump as well. So drop down a tiny bit and then feather a jump. Not drop down that much though. And then of course, when you try and jump, you don't quite do it enough. Right, let's try and jump to the left out of the way of that spike and fail miserably. There we go. Good. Right, I'm pretty sure this one here is going to trigger. That one as well. Yeah, I kind of have a feeling that one, but I jumped too high. There's more triggers here. No, that's an invisible floor. There's another trigger, particularly slow moving, that I really should have avoided anyway, but obviously didn't. I'm pretty sure something here does as well. I think you have to go and jump through there. Because otherwise the trigger will fall down. I don't care to demonstrate it particularly, but I'm pretty sure there is a trigger there. Yeah, that's a fake floor. That's a clumsy death. That's another one. And you need to not jump so high there that you trigger the other one moving to the left. Goody, right. And recording's going on just a little bit long, so just to give the thing enough time to save so it doesn't take absolutely ages, I will pause it there and pick it up in just a second. Okay, let's pick up where we left off on I Want to Kill the Kamilia 2. Heaven Trap, and apparently it's different from the original, thanks to the little caution sign there, but since I've not played the original, I don't care. I don't really care what's different. Another one of those screens where you've got to go through everything twice, due to one spike or one trigger being a pain in the neck. Don't you just love those ones? Just going through a screen once isn't enough. This is the 5th, I think, screen of stage 4. Damn it. So we're about halfway through this stage. And yeah, I mean, this, despite what it might look like, screen's not so bad, even though you have to do things twice. You'll obviously see, or if you look toward the right, I'll stop the pause there. You can obviously see to the right, down by where the teleporter is, I can't possibly get through there. There are a couple of spikes blocking the path. So, is this spike the one that triggers? Yeah. So, I need to somehow get rid of those spikes. So, you go over here to the bottom left-hand side of the screen, jump between the little two spikes right at the bottom left, and hey presto, the spikes get out of your way. But that's not the end of it. We still have some triggers. Still have to make a jump here, and don't... Oh! Don't get complacent and think that you'll make the jump. By the way, the floor to the immediate right of where I'm standing, obviously not the spike, but the floor isn't really there, so that's why I'm kind of jumping over to the raised platform all in one go there. That's a little fun little trap that'll screw you over the first time you get to it. Right. That's better. Right, now the floor here again is all fake, so be prepared to jump. This screen, to me, makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, so yeah, I had to look this up when I first did it. I had no idea what the gimmick to this really is, but if you go to the left-hand side of the screen in the bottom path, and then go off to the right-hand side of the screen twice, you should make it through. But I don't quite understand what on earth's going on there, so yeah. That brings us to this room, which is... I want to be the conscious, and since I had to wait for the thing to appear on screen in order to tell you what it was, that should serve as a fairly good indicator that I've not played it. Or the original game, anyway. The spike, obviously, little platforms obviously all moving and rotating and whatnot, so you have to be quite careful with your timings and all that. I'd like to say it's not too terribly bad, but the top part of this screen gave me a hell of a lot of trouble. We've done the bottom half, which is good, but the top half gave me an awful lot of trouble. Again, probably because I didn't quite appreciate all the kind of jumping bits about hitting your heads on ceilings. The floor, by the way, that's immediately to the right of the spike, again, is fake, so that's why I had to make the big jump over both of these platforms, spike platforms that were going up and down. Yeah, lots of fake platforms all over the place. That was terrible. And of course you have to time this jump here such that you're going up, you're kind of moving along to the, well, you're dropping down to the left when the platform that I stand, that's immediately to the right that I'm looking at is kind of on its way down. Otherwise, if it's on its way up, then, or indeed up, then you won't get past it. So yeah, bit of a timing thing there as well. This one you kind of have to set off just when the spikes are again about to reset. Let's hope I can do a bit better job this time. Make a big-ish jump, and it does have to be, by big I do mean big, jump to fake that out, and not screw that up. Wonderful. At least the jump up here is a bit better. I don't believe you can actually make that jump, so I've got to make these two jumps again. But at least we've got the thing out of the way this time. Right. Damn it! That's the jump I hate. I'm not quite sure if it's pixel perfect, but it's a pain. Let me assure you. I think probably what I was doing wrong when I first played it was I was probably jumping too high and hitting my head on the ceiling, thus not giving myself, whoops, not good timing, plus not giving myself the required distance in order to make that jump. As you saw there, or at least I don't think I did, hit the ceiling, I still didn't quite give myself enough of a rightward start in order to make the jump. And I seem having a bit of problems, or a lot of problems making this jump at the moment. I hit my head on the ceiling, that's not going to work. So, yep, I decided at that point in time not to even bother going for it, and just head back to the left and give myself another go at it. That's got a chance, but no. It had a chance from the point of view that I didn't hit my head on the ceiling, but it didn't have a chance from the point of view that it was far too small of a jump. Oh! No, I lost my double jump there, so... trying to be too far over to the right, or trying to position myself so that I'm right on the right-hand edge of the block, and recognising, well, I lost my double jump, but yeah, we're through. Goody, goody, goody. I want to be the explorer. No, I've not played this game. Ah, damn it. There we go. I'm really hoping I do this go, because this is annoying. Nothing fakes me out here, does it? It's just an invisible block. Please no fake out. Please no fake out. Yes! I hate that section! I hate that section so much! These blocks you can infinitely double jump on, so it took me a while to realise what on earth is actually going on here. Although you could actually do this, but yeah, that's how you get past this bit. That's how you get past that bit and then die to a stationary spike that causes absolutely no problem, or should cause absolutely no problems whatsoever. That trigger is a little bit easier than I'm making it out to be here, actually. You don't have to be quite all that way over to the right-hand side there in order to fake that out, but but you obviously have to be far enough over to trigger it and still be able to get back. But yeah, it's not too bad. This little spike weaving section there is a little bit of a nuisance, and don't rest on your laurels when you actually make it through. You also have to do that because you can't go to the right and avoid those things because there's invisible blocks there. So, yep, you actually have to make another movement where you go in, where you once you've weaved yourself down to the floor, you have to weave back out again. More spike triggers. Once you know where they all are, they're not too terribly bad. Again, the fact that there are multiple saves on this screen does make this at least a little bit bearable. Stop dying on that spike. I do actually find this jump here really quite annoying. And I don't know whether it's because I'm just not hitting the jump fast enough, but I swear to God, like there, I'm either losing a double jump for somehow, or I'm not quite hitting the jump button quick enough when falling down, because I do find this jump quite annoying, and I can't seem to most of the time. Like again there, I swear I've left myself enough room for a double jump, and there again. But yeah, this one possibly more than any other one in the entire game, I find losing my ability to jump the most problematic. And having got through the rest of the screen really quite well up to this point, this bit I don't really want me to be holding me up for that long. And again there, I swear I should have had a jump. I really don't think I hit that spike either. Oh God. What you have to do, because obviously there's a spike blocking your path through, you have to land in the rightmost section of this area. Again, with the damn double jump. That will, if you can land on it, trigger the spike that is blocking your path to move to the right, sorry. And then you have to get through and not mess up your jump there. But yeah, the number of times that I lose my ability to jump on this bit, one bit, I find odd. And of course now I'm so conscious about doing that I'm kind of starting a little bit off further to the right, and such that I'm now, again, that one there again, I swear that was, should have had a jump there, that I'm kind of jumping and hitting things, either the fruit or the spike on the right hand edge, because I'm so conscious about trying to make sure I have a jump, that I'm not perhaps quite as far over to the left as I want to be, again, with the jump. I realise there's now quite a few deaths here, and I'm really quite keen not to cut anything, at least in stage 4. When we get to stage 5, seriously with the jump. When I get to stage 5, I think by necessity that will be happening. But if I can get through stage 4 without having to do so, then yay. At the moment, I can't really cut because I've not even actually got through this bit at all at the moment. So there's very little point actually cutting. But goddamn the failure to have a double jump here. And the hitbox here as well. Seriously, with the double jump. Please get through here. Right, now, having finally got through that, this bit is a little bit random. There's not an awful lot I think you can do too much about it, but yeah, just kind of wait for a nice opening. Oh, this screen, I hate this screen. I flipping hate this screen. Again, I'm hoping I might have better luck here because I've got a slightly better idea of how the jumping works, but this is annoying. You can obviously see that you've got an idea of where the blocks are on the bottom screen and where the spikes are on the top screen, and you obviously need to make sure that you don't hit the spike. But yeah, goddamn, this screen is annoying. As I'm already demonstrating by practically only once so far failing to actually getting past the first jump. I'm keen not to cut anything, but we'll have to see how this goes. The problem areas are the drop down that you just saw me get to a second or two ago, and getting up to the next save. Beyond that, there's still tricky parts, particularly the final jump up, which hopefully we'll see when we get there. But yeah, it's this bit and the jump up through the weaving the upward facing spike and the leftward facing spike that hopefully we'll get to see in a moment. That really is the main cause of frustration, I think, on this screen. God damn. Death count is really racking up now, huh? The hitboxes as well just seem to be very slightly, well, I don't know, but it's very hard to judge. Let me where you need to be positioned on this screen. Let me just say that. God damn. And there's an abundance of cliff jumps that you have to make as well, which are not my favourite in any. God damn! Why do I keep jumping too high and hitting my head on that spike? Yeah, cliff jumps not my favourite in. And again, really, in any I want to be the game, but throw in a dual screen that you have to keep an eye on. Really awkwardly hitboxingly placed spikes, and cliff jumps all in one section. And you're going to get yourself a right bastard of a section. Right, this is the jump. Yeah, no! Oh no, I forgot what I had to do after. I was just paying so much close attention to the top screen that I wasn't paying attention to the bottom screen in terms of where I needed to go once I made the jump. That jump there is going to take me ages to do. I have a funny feeling. Oh no. This first spike is really driving me around the bend now. Seriously. Seriously. Oh my god. Wow. Did I mention I hate this screen? Yeah, definitely the hardest one so far. I might have put it in the same bracket as that Take the Time Machine one on my first playthrough, but yeah, well, having beaten that twice in such quick succession, I can't quite believe it. Oh. And I'm doing that wrong anyway, as indeed I did the first time I actually cleared it. I'm making that the way I'm trying to do that. I've got no chance whatsoever of ever making it. I need to jump through singly and then double jump back to the left. But yeah, not jump and then double jump through it. I have no chance, or the barest smidgen of a chance of making it through if I do it that way. Yes! Right. Now, I'm not saying this the second half of the screen's easy, but... And this is a jump oh! Yeah, that's not what you want to do. So, yeah, although you don't die, I now can't, as you can see from the top screen, I can't jump high enough to be able to get out of there, so that's not what you want to do either. I need to go further to the right, thank you. When we get there again, come on. Yep. Now, what you have to do here is that all in one motion. And yeah, I'm better at that than I was before as well, because I think I've got an idea about hitting heads on ceilings. Yay! Final screen of stage 4. I want to kill the guy, and I'm pleased to report that that was terrible. I'm not pleased to report that, but I'm pleased to report that since I've played this game, I know what to expect. It's not helping me at the moment, but yeah, I don't have to learn what is quite an important trick to this stage, in that you don't, or you cannot, allow yourself to get to use the platforms on your way up or on your way down. You have to do all of this, or make your way all the way down, being very careful about when to jump and being very careful not to step on any platforms. So what you need to do is make your way round to this block. It rises up, so now what you want to do is go off to the left hand side of the screen, but you couldn't do that at the start because there's a bullet bill, or indeed all the bullet bills on this screen shoot when you jump. So if you try to make it off to the left, the bullet bill would get you. So you need to block. So getting the block up blocks the bullet bill. So now you go down, and of course now you need to get back up. So this is where you need to be very careful in not raising the platforms up. Of course, when I jump now, I'm going to activate a bullet bill. So I want to jump twice in quick succession. That will cause the bullet bills to hit each other, cancel each other out, and I can make my way along. Now, please just don't mess up here. And yay! So, as I said, that was the final screen of stage 4. So we're about to approach a boss, and that screen was from I want to kill the guy. So the boss is from I want to kill the guy. So, just in case it doesn't save, what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to save it and then quickly restart. Although you might have even got a glimpse of who it is. I imagine the screen layout probably gives you an indication of who it is, if you've ever seen I Want to Kill the Guy. But yeah, the recording's getting on, so I will save the boss fight until next time. Depending on the length of how long that took me to clear stage 4, it might be a new video. I suspect it probably will. So yeah, I might call this a video. I haven't been able to clear stage 4 all in one video, but oh well. The screens are starting to get pretty tough, so getting to the boss in one video is actually not all that bad. With no cutting, by the way. No cutting at all in this stage. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, I think I will call that a video, and I will fight the boss of stage 4, whoever that may be, next time. Cheerio.